Mark 8:37 is straightforward except for one very strange form. Tigardoi anthropos antalagma tes psyches autou. For what a man, and then this is that strange form, I'll come back to that, give. And antalagma is a word that indicates something that's given in exchange for something. So for what can a person give in exchange for the soul of him, for his soul? What on earth is doi? If you couldn't figure this one out, don't feel bad about yourself. It's an odd form. But the clue is you have a delta and you have an O-class vowel. What's that the root for? It's the root for didymy, isn't it? So you have the reduplication, you have the lengthening, and you have the me ending. So you probably should have known that doi was from didymy, but after that, what on earth is it? Well, this is why in the footnote I tell you what it is. It's a second aorist active subjunctive. If you check out my morphology, you'll see that the regular form is this. Can also be this. And if it's uncontracted, it's doi, or what we have here. So the Omicron iota are contracting to an omega within the iota subscript. But this is one of those reasons why you do need to have something that can parse forms lying around to help. So Jesus is addressing the person that isn't willing to live a crucified life and is not going to give up his life for the kingdom. And he's trying to put things in perspective. What's more valuable, the things that you have or your soul? Well, obviously your soul is more important, and there's nothing that you can give in exchange for it. So you really should be living a crucified life. But wait, there's even more I need to point out about doi. It's a subjunctive, and so this construction is called a deliberative subjunctive. This is one of the several ways you can ask a question in Greek. And if you put it into the subjunctive, what you're doing is saying this isn't really a yes-no kind of question. It could be a real question, it could be a rhetorical question, but from the speaker's point of view, there's some doubt about how the other person's going to answer it. It's a call for the hearer to deliberate, to think about it, but you just can't say yes or no to these kinds of questions. So it's called a deliberative subjunctive. There's no real help here in terms of phrasing. Maybe you'd want to put for his soul under the bottom there. But other than that, pretty straightforward, short sentence.